Welcome to the GetLeft Game Changers Free Agency Special 2019. It's your boy GetLeft Feezy. I'm gonna be your host today. We got some. Well, first we're just gonna go with our usual. What's your name, man?
John. Just John.
Just John. Introduce yourself, man.
Christian.
Okay, we got a man Christian.
Guys out there.
We got a returning guest.
Y'all remember me, man? Cheese.
Yeah, this is a fan favorite right here.
Y'all know what it is, man.
So, NBA free agency.
They're going crazy.
A lot went down yesterday.
It's just, it's insane. Like, it's hard to keep up with. If you've got the notification on your phone, it's gonna keep buzzing. Bring, bring, bring. And it's in Woj. Fucking my day up. Okay, so my day yesterday, my day started off getting fucked up
going on.
with let's just, you feel me? Let's just say KD done left the Warriors. Bruh,
Niggas seen it coming, bruh.
I seen it coming, but it still hurts, bruh.
But
It's
he
like
he
when you're
stays
sitting
out
at
of
a
New
red
York.
light and you see the car finna hit you, and you know it's finna hit you, it's still gonna hurt. That's what happened.
That car was coming like 10 miles out though. Like,
I know.
Everyone saw for a while. Everyone
He
saw
still
for a
stood
while.
there and said, nah, he ain't gonna do
And
it.
you were just hoping, like, oh, dude see me, right? No, dude see me. Man. But, you know what? He's going to be hurt for half the season, right? So
More than that, he gonna be out the whole season.
that's what I'm saying. So the trade's going down, but he's still not going to be playing, right?
Yeah. So
But it's good. He signed 4 years.
Yeah, he did. So KD left the
So,
Warriors,
his money.
and he went to the Brooklyn Nets, which I never in my life would think that the Nets would be relevant ever again.
But hey, supposedly him and Kyrie, right? They took less so that
DeAndre
DeAndre can come
Jordan.
through.
Mhm.
Did he sign yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did,
Well,
right? 4
it's
years,
official,
40
bro.
million.
It's official,
right?
official, bro.
Yeah. So
Everybody in
That's going to be. He's still good. He's like people are sleeping on him.
with DeAndre,
Yeah.
well, he's good for what they're gonna need him for. Throw it up, I'm gonna dunk it. If somebody breaks, I'm
Exactly.
getting that rebound.
Is he starting
He's a
on the
little
bench?
over the hill now.
He
but
has to start.
they'll get
over Jared Allen? How does Jared Allen feel about that?
Oh, okay. Well, shit. How much Jared Allen make? How much just? I'm not paying nigga $40 million to come off the bench. That's how.
Off top.
So
Off top.
the Nets also got Kyrie Irving,
Yeah.
who left the Boston Celtics. So now the Nets.
Bye.
So the Nets went from having nobody in one afternoon to having basically nobody. Literally went from that to having KD, Kyrie, DeAndre Jordan, and now they think they about to compete for titles.
Big championship chances.
The Knicks got nobody. So I don't know.
Whoa. We got Julius Randle.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Zion with no hops, as Cantor would say.
He's from New York, by the way.
So I don't know what the biggest story of free agency is. Is it that KD left, or is it that the Knicks didn't get nobody? That's what I want to know. Is it that KD went to the Nets, or is it that the Knicks didn't get
The
nobody?
fact that the Knicks
Everybody-
didn't get nobody.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knew it was going to be New York, but, you know, they were thinking...
Because
Knicks
why
almost.
wouldn't? Because they didn't offer him the max.
Which is
Instead
retarded.
that they didn't offer him the max, like why wouldn't you offer that nigga the
I
max?
think they just said that so they don't feel.
So they don't look stupid.
That makes them look
Exactly.
even more stupid.
It does though, but what makes the Knicks look worse? The fact that KD wouldn't even give him a meeting at all, or that they wouldn't offer KD the max. And don't think that those two coincide because I
The
don't
meeting.
know.
I
If
don't
you're not
think-
even willing to,
I don't think they had a chance to up because once Kyrie was like, "I'm going to Brooklyn," then he was like, "Well, I guess I have to go to Brooklyn now."
So this is the
Well, 'cause
thing.
who else they got in the Knicks that they want? He was not going to the Knicks for...
I think Kyrie just preferred Brooklyn.
Yeah,
And
he
then
just said
I
he
guess-
grew up a
and
Nets
I-
fan.
yeah, he's from
Yeah.
like New Jersey. He's from like it's like right next to
Yeah.
Brooklyn or some shit.
And then as soon as Kyrie went, it just sealed the deal for him.
Yeah, so I guess Kyrie's the bigger friend in that partnership, huh?
You know, I would have to agree.
He made him go where he wanted. What does that say about KD?
I mean, I think KD was like, bruh, where it's good. I'm just trying to live in New York. Wherever you're trying to go, Kyrie's probably like
he's
this.
already out there is the point, right? I mean, he's already pretty much...
he's already out there. So
But
That's why everyone-
but less pressure in Brooklyn than in
way less pressure.
But they don't
less
win.
pressure.
No one's like, who cares? It's the Nets.
That's true. But it's like, so is KD? Okay? If the Nets, I just throwing up a random question, y'all. If the Nets were to win a championship,
They won't. I'm just going back.
shut up,
Not
John.
going to be next year.
If the Nets won a championship or
Okay.
two,
Okay.
would KD get a statue in OKC, Golden State, and in Brooklyn?
Nah, his legacy wouldn't be as fucked up.
He getting a
as he did.
statue in Oakland. You think he'll get a statue?
I mean,
in San
he's
Francisco?
getting hated on either way. Like, there's just so much hate
he
out
could get a
there.
statue in San Francisco. If they retired his number, he has to get a statue in OKC.
Nah, but you think they're going to give him a
What did
statue
he
of
do in
Curry?
OKC?
No, you can have multiple.
Because Curry's who
statues.
we really stand by.
We need the whole Hampton 5 to be a statue outside. That'd be wet.
What did he do in OKC?
KD's OKC's best player ever in the franchise history.
God, the Hampton
But he
Five.
didn't, yeah, but he didn't do shit.
It don't matter. That's what happens when you have a bunk team. You have to make statues of niggas who didn't do shit, but shit.
Do you think Westbrook gonna go for that? Cause that's Westbrook's shit.
If I was Westbrook, like, nigga,
I'd be like, nigga, tear that shit down. I know my shit first.
Westbrook didn't bring a ring home though. Shit, Dave.
You know?
He's not gonna bring a ring home.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't bring a ring home, so.
So John
Yes,
is our
we have
native.
argument.
John is our native New Yorker here. Okay, so John,
Yeah.
how do you feel how the Knicks did in free agency since they didn't get no big superstar? What? How do you feel about that, John? The floor is yours.
Tell us the news.
Well, based on expectations, it's terrible, right? Because they set up expectations so high.
Did you have your expectations set that high?
No, because I know it's the Knicks, so I knew that it probably wouldn't happen. Yeah, it sounded too good to be true. So now we're just gonna focus on building our young core, and get ready for the next big free
That's
agent.
gonna take hella long.
Big RJ Barrett.
Well, the next big.
You guys were banking on
But-
Zion so hard.
Well,
I feel like that's always the Knicks' problem, though. They're always just like, yeah, we need this one guy. We're leaning on putting all our weight on this one thing, and if it doesn't come
And
through,
then they never
they're
develop
always
a
just like,
young
oh,
player.
next year.
but I think this time they're gonna focus on the young players because all the other free agents they signed, they only signed them for
2 years, right?
But with a 1 year
Option?
team option,
So when because there's no good free agents next year, right?
except for Draymond. That's not really good.
Well, have fun with that.
Draymond's like Thompson. I don't think he wants to leave.
He's like the only free agent next year.
Draymond is good on the Warriors.
But yeah,
Feel me?
That's true.
but 2 years from now,
You
is the
think he
next
only fits
big.
because you don't think he's a hustler? You just think he fits
I think he
just
does
'cause of the
fit, but I
team?
think he fits perfectly on the Warriors. And
He do.
if he,
I
I think
I
he'd be
agree.
good
I
on
think it's a little
Portland.
bit of both.
He'd be good on Portland with those two guards.
Portland runs the ball as well.
Yeah, so
They
you
run up
feel
and
me?
down the court.
Speaking
Speaking of Portland, they didn't really switch much. You could tell they were like, yo, we got our squad. They added, what's his name, big boy?
Hassan Whiteside.
They got Whiteside.
They got somebody else too. They got a couple people. I seen Woj reported.
But they're
No,
cool.
they
They're
re-signed
cool with their backcourt. They know
Oh, they
what got.
re-signed
got
Hood.
some ballers.
Yeah.
They lost Seth Curry, which I thought was fucked up. Y'all should have kept him.
Oh shit! Seth
Yeah,
Curry
but
went to
the-
the Mavericks,
Yeah.
and the Mavericks are finna be wet. I know y'all seen my pod. What did I say on one of the pods? I said my sleeper team for next year is gonna be the Mavs. Now they got a shooter. They got Luka. They got Porzingis.
That's if he come back.
Who Porzingis?
Mhm.
He gonna come back. He just
No, I'm talking about if he was back to what he was.
yeah, he'll be alright. He's young. He'll be alright.
Yeah, fuck Porzingis.
Yeah,
It ain't no fuck Porzingis.
he a Knicks. He was on the Knicks.
I like
That nigga
Porzingis.
John is. Yeah, he in his
Hey,
feelings
if
right now.
Porzingis can come to the Warriors right now. Hey, anybody who's
I
don't
ain't going. That would be wet, bro.
anybody who don't wants to come to the Warriors, you
That'd
can
be
slide
amazing.
right
That
now.
nigga would be
Yeah,
wet on the
crazy as
Warriors,
fuck.
though. I'm not finna lie.
So, like the reason
That would be
the
nice.
reason it's hard for us to have a steady path of what teams and players we talk about it because there's so much shit going on, so much players are switching,
Everything
and
went down.
we don't know what. Like it's a big like a random juggle, so it's hard to really focus on. But I will say this: out of all the teams, I feel like the 76ers had a very good free agency.
They did all right. They
Overall,
lost to Jay Redick, though. They lost their shooter.
They lost JJ Redick and
But they replaced him with Josh Richardson.
That's
Not
that's
bad.
a downgrade.
that is a
JJ
downgrade.
That's a downgrade.
But at least Josh Richardson can play defense.
That's
Kinda.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you lose shooting but gain defense.
Yeah. You got
Same thing with Horford too. Better defense
That's very true. That's very true.
and a good leader. That's what they need.
Great leader.
So do y'all
Could you imagine
see-
him mentoring Embiid? Embiid gonna be nice.
He can put it in shape, man.
Yeah,
He does need
He's
to.
got a shed. Like,
Shaq needs to mentor Embiid or
No,
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Shaq's gonna get him fat, and B needs to lose like at least 5-10 pounds.
Nah, bro.
If he loses
Horford is
5-10
perfect, bro.
pounds-
Because Horford got a shot.
Yeah,
Horford
Horford at
can
the
also
4 though.
post
That's
down
gonna
low.
be a big lineup, man.
They do got a chunky ass lineup though.
And
But then
B's
it's
got
like-
the.
But that's like who's the
Hakeem.
shooter besides Tobias Harris? That's all they really got is Tobias.
And he's-
Well, Horford can shoot a little bit on the
Uh,
outside.
Well, I mean, you
A
can't
little
just
bit.
give him the ball. He
Yeah,
dribble,
yeah,
you know. But I guess that pick and roll with Ben Simmons that'll be nice though.
yeah.
that will be nice.
That'll be a nice pick and roll.
But it's like you don't even have to guard Ben Simmons on part of the pick and roll.
Well, you just have to
I'm-
wait until
I'm
he gets
playing
to
10
the
feet
foul
off
line.
Man,
that.
you seen all those videos of LeBron doing him super dirty? He'll be at the 3-point line. LeBron will be under the free throw line.
I would too. He can't shoot.
He can't shoot at all.
That's not he can't. He won't. He won't even try.
Yeah. So what's the point of playing defense on him?
Yeah.
So, but I expect Ben Simmons to at least get a little bit better next year. I think Philadelphia is going to be good. So, also, there's so much shit going on that the biggest fish in the pond right now ain't signed yet.
No.
Which He actually holds the power of what's going to happen in the NBA. Depending on where Mr. Kawhi Leonard goes.
I like how it was KD, and then
It
KD
was-
got hurt.
yep.
And now it's all on Kawhi now.
Wherever
That's
he
pretty
goes,
good.
it's going to shape the NBA for the next
Years.
3 to 5 years.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
3
You
to
think
5.
he's gonna get maxed right off the bat?
He's getting maxed off
Bro,
the what?
But that's what I'm saying. It depends on where he goes. Not all teams can give him max.
Well, he's not going nowhere. That's not
Yeah,
his
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, no,
I
he
mean,
don't go into a team like can give him the max.
yeah,
Well, it's only 3 teams.
that's why it narrows it down.
So I just want to put this out here. If Kawhi Leonard goes to the Lakers, the NBA is over.
I'm not watching basketball.
I'm trying to tell
It's
you,
that simple.
that's way better
But
than.
that's what people said about the Warriors last
But
year.
that's way. But bruh, Anthony Davis is better than Steph Curry, just because he's 7 feet tall,
And can shoot.
and defending.
and LeBron James is better than Steph Curry, and Kawhi Leonard is better than Steph Curry. So
What's the point?
that's all of them. And it's
What's
not.
the
It's
point?
not
Hating
that.
on my boy Steph
But
Curry.
no, Curry's my favorite player. But Curry's only 6'3".
I mean, let's keep it real.
And he's putting points up though.
He is putting points up,
I mean, if
but,
you put his
but I'm
points
talking
up
about both
against-
sides of the floor,
against
bruh.
Davis's numbers. I mean,
But
he can
Davis
give-
averages 2 blocks a game.
That's true. He
and
gives you,
then you
he
have
more of a paint
LeBron
presence.
feeding them. It's
He
going to
gives
be.
you the paint presence. It's a different.
That's what I'm
it's a
saying.
different
Like,
look.
imagine a pick and roll with Anthony Davis and LeBron.
Wait. On the
Kawhi-
left side, and then you're like, all right, fuck it. Swing it to Kawhi. Now, big roll, nigga. What?
Bro, it'd be over.
That's over.
And that's what I'm saying. The
So who
Lakers-
gets the number 1 defender on the other team, LeBron or Kawhi?
It wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even
Yeah,
matter.
definitely not LeBron. The way he's been playing
And
defense.
have fun putting your third best defender on Anthony Davis. Have fun with that. That's all I gotta say.
But what if Kawhi is fucking with the Lakers by stringing them along so they miss out on all these top tier free agent bench players, and
Okay.
then just sign with the Clippers and it makes the Lakers weak. That helps his
He'd be
case
a real
with the
nigga for
Clippers. Yeah.
I would fuck with him for
Yeah.
that.
That would be some real like strategic
Off top.
spiteful shit.
Because
Yeah.
there's like no one left now, so the
But I
Lakers
heard-
be like, shit.
But I heard Kawhi and LeBron are cool.
Lightweight.
So why you don't do me like that, bro?
Great, huh?
Because nigga, I'll come. I know where your locker room at, nigga. I'm sorry.
We're the same building.
Nigga, we should have said learner, nigga. What you mean? Get on you.
So
So what percentage do you give from signing with the Lakers then?
okay, we're gonna go. Me, I have no clue. I can't read this man's mind. I got 50-50 Lakers Clippers right now. I got 60-40 Lakers Clippers. 60% he would go to the Lakers, 40% he would go to the Clippers. Just because if you go to the Lakers, you know you're guaranteed to get a ring.
Guaranteed.
Is that a
And you're-
weaker move than KD's move?
Nope, because you just won Finals MVP and you just led your own team, and so you already proved
That
that,
you
you,
can do
that
it.
you can do it. So now,
Yeah,
now
but
I can do whatever I want.
You beat a
That's
beat up
the
squad
fun.
though.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like,
shit, the Warriors
you
did
still
that
won.
too.
You still won. Yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah, I just want to put this out
It
here.
definitely looks better than what KD did, but
I consider the Warriors winning that last finals. I don't give a fuck. All
we were giving
all
them,
our
we were giving
players
them
got
good
hurt.
games at 65%.
We lost all our games at Oracle, I know, but I don't give a fuck. The Warriors won.
We were
I don't care. So we three-peated.
But now you know how the Cavaliers felt in
I give y'all that.
16.
Well, fuck the Cavaliers. That's not my problem. You feel me? I can't.
So they
barely beat
problem.
it. They barely beat us though the next year.
Yeah, that was. God damn it.
I give y'all that, bro.
So-
As much as I hate the Warriors, that was the Warriors' finals.
Right? I mean,
So the Warriors
home
should have
runs,
three-peated. So
For
it's
sure,
like
for sure.
now.
Should have four-peated.
Speaking of the Warriors, now they talking about the Warriors about to get D'Angelo Russell, getting rid of Iguodala.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
But-
Stupid.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Stupid.
Yeah, he's like the leader for that
Stupid,
team, man.
bruh. Stupid.
Yeah, but he's over the hill now and he's getting injury prone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Well, and he was talking shit all summer too.
oh well.
Nigga just wrote a book. You know that?
Yeah.
Just wrote a book about like bragging about like his teammates and shit. And now he like lightweight back door and niggas like, man, fuck y'all. Like,
Let's talk about him going to the Lakers.
I
Iggy?
heard, bruh, if
Yeah.
he goes to the Lakers, I'm about to be like, bruh.
No, I heard Iggy to the Rockets.
Well, they
That's
said
what I
between
heard.
the Rockets and the
Yeah,
Lakers.
that's what I heard.
He's not going to the Rockets.
Nigga, shit, the Rockets need that. Nigga, Iggy didn't fuck their whole system up. Nigga, they need Iggy.
Came in there picking the ball away.
Nigga, what? Shut shit down. They
That's
need
his
that
favorite
nigga,
shit to
bro.
do.
So the Warriors, obviously, Klay Thompson, KD's gone.
So,
Klay Thompson is
going for
And
the
now
Denver
gone for the
playoffs.
year.
Yep.
For half the year.
Hey,
Or at least playoffs.
still came back and hit those free throws though.
He did. Shout out
Knock him
Klay.
down.
You know we love you forever.
Yeah, we-
Uh,
Come to the Celtics.
Don't come
yeah,
to the
right.
Celtics.
Come on, he
There's
not
nothing
going.
going on over there. Nothing for you over there.
Nothing for you up on.
That's
Wait,
just-
shit, he already signed his max.
False hopes.
Got his max deal.
Was 191
91, I think.
million. Clay, can I borrow 200,000?
But you in California, bro. See, if you was in Boston, you would have touched damn near all of that, bro.
Oh, for the
California
taxes? Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get you, bro.
taxing you 10%. So that's you
Just
gonna pay like
saying,
1
family.
point some mil in tax. I'm
Just
writing that
saying,
check.
family.
I just write that. Or is that 10 mil?
No, it's
Write
been
that off,
10, bro.
Okay, I was
It's
just
Cali,
bro.
bro.
As soon as I
You
got my
get
check, I'm
taxed
like
for that
this.
shit out
10
here.
M, send that to the IRS. Now don't hit me. Don't hit me ever again.
Ever.
Yeah. So Clay gonna stay. They want to get D'Angelo Russell to take Clay's spot in the lineup
Until he comes back.
until he comes back. But then when he comes back, then it's like we're gonna have
trade
three.
him.
Not
Okay,
trade him.
yeah.
That's
Shit,
all these
what-
talks about trading him.
Okay.
So as a Warriors fan, who would y'all want?
To trade him for?
Trade him.
So max deal. So what do you think we probably
Who's
get?
out there left right now?
Young point guard, was he 22, I think, John?
No, but
23?
we don't need a point guard. We don't need that.
No, I'm saying what he is.
Oh, okay.
So then, so it's like, what could you get for a young point guard who just made? What do you make the All-Star last year, right?
Yeah.
Or this year? So
Yeah.
it's like, what would y'all want for him?
Okay, I'll take.
Because to me, y'all need
That's
center.
tough, huh? Because you can have
Y'all
that.
need a center and
Yeah.
a decent small forward.
We got what's his name, Jones, the young dude, but he was looking
not
like
that
he was,
good.
he was looking like he was lost in the
He's not
playoffs.
that good.
Hey, he came off an injury, so we kind of threw him in the game and threw him in the fire.
I'll
but-
take Jokic from Denver. We'll
They're
take
not
him.
fucking-
Can we make a
What?
realistic?
What realistic?
Realistic.
Not the shit you dream about, nigga.
Yeah, we'll take Jokic and
Okay, we'll take
Jamal Murray
and Jamal Murray.
Gary Harris. I don't
we'll
want
take Dwight Howard.
Speaking
Who
of
like
Dwight Howard,
changes?
what's up with that? You think he's gonna
He'll love it in the Bay. In the San Francisco?
Oh, they'll get that.
He didn't even play last year.
Nah, he didn't play last year.
Hey, remember that was a talk for a minute though, a couple years ago. Remember they were talking about Dwight?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll take-
Before KD, they were talking about
Yeah,
Dwight.
I do.
I'll take Dwight Howard. I'll take the Hornets. The Hornets first round pick.
So you get LaMelo.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll take.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'll take
You want
Lonzo
Curry.
Ball.
They could go play in
Damn,
Australia.
there's not really a lot of good big men.
Bro,
that
you
I
need a
want.
4 or a 5, nigga. Why you trying to get more guards? You
I'm
need
trying to
a
get
4
Jokic.
Because
or
we're
a 5.
shooters out here.
That's why you need
That's
a
what we
4
do,
or
we
5.
shoot.
Okay, I need a five that can shoot. Okay,
Or
I'll
even a
take.
better 3.
Shooters.
I just lost KD.
I
Get
don't
you a
know,
3
man.
or a 5.
we don't need a
nigga.
5.
The Warriors not gonna be good.
We
this
need
year.
JaVale McGee.
No.
I love JaVale.
You know who'll be wet on your
Shout out to
team? You
JaVale,
know
we
who'll
love
be
you.
wet on your team?
Who?
Brooke Lopez.
He will be wet, but he's
He
a
will be
hoe.
on your team.
We have
So the Milwaukee Bucks signed Chris Middleton to a max contract,
195.
190 something.
Is
Is
he
it
worth
worth
that?
it?
Is he worth it?
No, 30
No.
something million.
But they needed that.
I'll tell you why he got the max.
They
We
had
all
to.
know why.
They had to. Yeah, they had to.
But they're gonna have to blow it up next year because when they offer Giannis the supermax,
They had to give it to him.
they're not
They
gonna be able
have
to
to,
afford
they-
everyone.
If they didn't give him that 5 years, somebody would give him a 4 year, and then they lost their shooting. He was
Yep,
looking
and
at
then
whole
nobody's
shooting.
gonna sign him.
Yeah.
to
And they
Milwaukee.
lost Malcolm Brogdon, who's also their shooter.
They didn't lose them;
Yeah.
they traded them
Yeah, they
That's
tried
true
to-
for some dumb shit. They don't
for a
even-
first round.
Yeah,
pick.
for first round pick. So
For the Pacers.
But that's the thing. They got the first round pick, so
The
it's
backcourt.
that
They
backcourt,
think they can
Oladipo
build
and
around
Brogdon,
him.
It's a smooth ass back.
They can build around him.
But they really had no choice.
So do y'all think the Bucks are gonna be good next year? Do y'all see them in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Honestly, I can't
see him-
answer that until I know where Kawhi goes.
Yeah, if
And
Kawhi's in
what-
the East, that changes everything.
That changes the whole. And if me being biased, what my team does, if we add anybody, if we lose
Your
more
team's
people,
not doing nothing.
Their team's done making
Let's
moves,
get
man.
that.
Well,
Let's get that straight off the bat.
Let's
Hold
have
on.
let's have the cheese special right now.
Who's your team in the East though?
My team in the East. Let's just talk to cheese first, and then we'll
I
decide
like
what
both.
my team.
talk to
My
my
team
talk
in
back.
the East is. Cheese, Brad. The Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving left,
Bye,
and y'all signed.
Kemba, nigga.
Down.
UConn.
The
Down-
watered down version of Kyrie.
Yeah, downgrade, right?
It still does the
it's
same.
not
Does the
Kyrie
same
White.
thing. Get you the same amount of points.
It's gonna take you to the same.
Get you the same amount of
to go take
points.
you to the same place.
Better locker room. Better leader. That nigga couldn't lead because Kyrie is the second option on a good team. You can't
Where
be
did
the
Kemba
first.
lead? I don't think Kemba's the leader.
That's what I said. Kimba
Kemba is
didn't. What did Kimba
showing.
lead you to?
Kemba,
to the
Kemba
last
only
seed?
made the.
Let
Kemba's
his team to the
showing
playoffs
leader.
twice.
Kemba
Who
only
did
made
he
the.
have? The fact that the nigga led them to the playoffs and didn't have nobody.
He didn't
He didn't have nobody. He had niggas from Charlotte. Literally, they was giving niggas jerseys.
The only reason he made the fucking the All-Star team is because it was in Charlotte.
That's what I think. To be honest.
Nigga, he balled out. Nigga.
No, well,
He balled
the
out,
East
but
balled
he
out.
had-
But
he
his
was like
All-Star
last
team was
man on the
white.
roster.
So
He
you
was
had
like,
to put
they
it
couldn't
in.
Everyone's in the West. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone
That's
else-
true. No, that's true. True that.
Yeah, they were like, we need some.
If Kawhi goes to the West, Boy, what's the Eastern All-Star team gonna be bunk?
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dumbass bunk.
And then
No,
also,
I'm not
Miami.
KD, Kyrie.
well,
They
KD
not
ain't gonna be no
playing.
All-Star next year.
KD not
True.
gonna be.
Yeah, my bad. I'm thinking of years to come. You're right.
But anyways, I didn't mean to get off track. So who else did y'all? So y'all got
So we got-
Terry Rozier left.
we got Kimba. We did a sign and trade Kimba for Terry Rozier so we could save some money, which is why we were able to get my nigga Enes Cantor. You feel me? Because we needed that nigga.
That's definitely a
He's
downgrade
just like a
from Al
body.
Horford.
He's just a body.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we did downgrade. We had the same scoring with no defense. That's pretty much what we did. We lost my nigga Marcus Morris. That had me fucked up because he was a solid power forward.
But you didn't have to pay Al Horford $100 million, and
That's
you
very
paid
true.
He's
Enes
solid
Kanter,
though. He's
$20
10
million.
solid.
10 M's.
Yeah,
For
20
2
million.
years.
Yeah.
So that's solid. But I wanted my nigga Marcus Morris at the 4 though. That's actually who y'all should get. He'll be wet on your team.
Marcus Morris. Hey,
Solid,
bro, if you want to come to the
man.
Word, bro, we only got like $7 million for you, though.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he fucking with you. I don't know if he fucking
And the
with
taxes
you.
is hella high, and San Francisco rent is going, woo, hit you over the
Or
head.
get his brother for y'all. His
Markeith?
Markeith is solid too. He's not a shooter, but he can decent little mid range, but mainly get in the paint with it and get you bored.
So, Cheese, now that now Gordon Hayward's going to be coming back his second year.
Oh, we
off-
trading that nigga, bro. That's
You
bad.
think you're going to trade him?
Oh, we
I
trading
don't.
him.
Nobody
That's
wants that
Brad Stevens'
contract.
boy, man.
That's his partner.
Yeah.
That's Kemba Walker's partner, too.
We trading that
Ain't
nigga,
it?
bro. I don't know.
No, Isaiah Thomas.
No, Isaiah Thomas partner, yeah. Nah, I feel like we're gonna trade that nigga later in the year. I'm not saying that we're gonna trade him like
No
right
one's
now,
taking
right
that
now.
contract.
Nobody's taking that
I'm trying
contract,
to
bro.
tell you,
Nah,
bro.
32 million for.
I'm trying to
For
tell
him,
you,
for
bro.
him, yeah.
points.
He
Bro,
didn't.
I'm trying to tell you. Do you know who could use that nigga?
Who?
The Rockets could use that nigga right now. They need a swingman who don't touch the ball, who can get buckets and cut. He don't need the ball to score all the time. That's a perfect fit for the Rockets.
Yeah,
Was
but
he
need
even
way too
doing
much
that at the
money.
end of the season? Was he doing that at the end of the season?
That's just what he's been doing his whole career until he got hurt.
That's what I'm saying. But now he's hurt.
But
So,
even he was
did
doing that on my
But did
team
he show out enough with the Celtics? Did it
Well,
show
no,
that?
because he got hurt.
because he got hurt.
But this
But,
year,
that's what I'm saying,
but when
so
the ball was
he's
rolling,
hurt.
but when the ball was rolling, the nigga in one game,
I mean,
this
yeah,
nigga got
everyone
like
has
what?
their good games, but
That's
I mean,
true.
did he put enough together throughout the season? He didn't string enough together to me to show that he was
Because
worth
the
that much.
nigga's hurt. That
Yeah,
nigga was
he
hurt.
was hurt.
Bro, it took Paul George 3 years after his injury.
He showed
Okay.
something in
This is
Utah.
Gordon Hayward's 3rd year. This
showed-
is bounce back year.
He showed something in
Okay.
Utah.
I mean,
So,
what I'm
he
saying.
showed
So
potential
what's
in
the,
Utah.
what's the,
You can't
what's
just
the,
say
what's
someone's
the
gonna bounce
Celtics
back,
starting five then?
but
Yeah.
My starting five?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the starting
My
five.
starting
right
five
now.
is Kimba, Jalen Brown, Tatum. We really don't have a 4. I mean, I guess Gordon Hayward will have to be at the 4.
Brown is the truth. I fuck with Brown.
And then Cantor. At
Well,
the
Gordon
moment.
Hayward gonna get ate up at the 4 by these
Yeah,
big
he
guys.
ties for it.
You do realize that nigga is pretty big, right? Gordon Hayward's
Yeah, but
6'8",
he
220.
don't
nigga.
play that way though. You know,
That nigga 6'8", 220.
But he
Draymond
look
is
like-
6'9", like 220. Nigga, Draymond plays
he
center.
doesn't play that way. Like Draymond will body him.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. But my point is just for right now, that's just the starting 5. Unless
So you're gonna have you're gonna have Hayward on like if they go in the playoffs against the Sixers against Horford. Horford is gonna.
But shit, by then we should have traded by a power forward. If not, then Danny Ainge is fucking up.
Nobody's
If it
taking
take that long to
contract.
get a
Danny
power
Ainge has
forward?
been fucking up though.
It's not.
Nobody's
That's an
taking the
unmovable
contract, bro.
contract.
The contract is too
I'm
big.
trying to
He's
tell
not-
y'all mark my words. By the end of the trade deadline, that nigga gonna be traded, bro. He gonna be
Guarantee
traded.
you,
He
Gordon
gonna be
Hayward
traded.
is there by the trade deadline.
He's gonna
get
finish out
traded,
that
bro.
contract.
For sure.
He
Gordon
gonna
Hayward-
get traded,
But
bro.
they're not trading their white superstar.
He
like
buy.
Boston? Huh?
Nigga, what?
They
The only white nigga that has any value in Boston is Larry Bird.
Oh, bro, come on, bro.
Bring him out of retirement.
Bob Cousy.
Over Larry Bird?
You said the only nigga that has any kind of
The
merit.
highest status in Boston.
The highest status in Boston.
Larry Bird.
That's white or in
Larry
general?
Bird. No, that's white.
In general.
In general, it's Bill Russell.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying,
okay,
nigga.
there you go.
Nigga, that's my point. A nigga. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know though. I don't.
So I don't want to hear that.
No, but
It's
Kevin
close.
McHale,
They're like
Bob
right there.
Cousy,
Higher than Larry Bird.
not higher than
Oh,
Larry
that's
Bird.
my
You
point.
You said
You
that.
said only though.
Yeah, you
That's
said
my point.
only.
Okay, my bad. Highest is Larry Bird. If you're not topping Larry Bird and you white, then bye.
Well, that's gonna be really hard. Nobody white is ever gonna top
My
Larry
point
Bird.
exactly. So, nigga, you fish bait. Get out of here.
I wish I could. I only watch Larry Bird highlights. When I watched, he's wet, bro.
Wet, right?
Wet.
Super
He
wet.
talking about. Bruh. I remember they showed a highlight where they ran. It was a like a last second shot. They ran it. He hit the buzzer beater and they won. But the refs were like, oh, something got fucked up with the
And-
clock.
and-
You got to do
I
like it
remember
didn't
that.
count. You got to do it.
Then nigga
Larry
hit it
Bird's
again.
like, all right, bet.
Exactly.
Niggas are in the same play. I got it.
You ever seen that video of him against the Hawks? And he's going for like 60.
And the bench of
And the bench is over here like the opposite bench is over there.
That nigga was. You know what's funny? I didn't realize how big that nigga was until like a couple years ago. That's a big ass
He's a
nigga.
tall,
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
he wasn't
He was a big-ass
super
nigga.
athletic. He couldn't jump the most. He wasn't the fastest, but dude just was so. He
Yeah,
just
nice
knew.
handles, man.
Yeah, he knew what to do. You know, his mental was
Decent
there. in the
passing.
game.
Decent passer too.
Better than
Oh,
decent.
good.
He was
Yeah.
wet.
Well, yeah,
He was
good
cool.
crazy passes.
He was cool.
He was wet. I think he's an overrated shooter though. Overrated.
Hey, but
Well, I think one from the
come on,
80s.
hold on.
'Cause-
Are you? If there's 10 seconds on the clock, you giving the ball to Bird or LeBron?
I'm giving it to Bird over.
I'm giving
it to Bird over.
Giving it to
any
Bird
nigga.
over anybody.
Anybody,
Right? And not only is he making it, but he's talking shit before he shoots
Yeah,
it. too.
he's gonna tell you, I'm gonna wet it right
he's like,
here.
hey, I'm gonna get the ball right here. You're guarding me.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot it right over you.
In your eye.
In that little corner right here.
Then I'm gonna go home and be my wife.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow. Don't get out my nigga like that. What are you saying?
I'm from French Lick, Indiana. That's where he's from.
Okay, so I got a question for y'all.
What's happening?
There's more. Other teams made moves, but we gotta. You feel me? But I want to know about the East right now.
They got
Depending
Miami.
on where Kawhi goes, I don't think Kawhi's staying on the Raptors, Brett. Because if you're gonna stay, why are you taking meetings, Brett? Come on now.
Lengthy meetings too.
What do you think about Miami? Miami just lost Wade. Wade, we love you. Gave us some good years.
Bruh, nobody think about Miami.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but-
Miami's bunt, nigga.
Miami's bunk, but
Miami's
watch.
bunt.
I mean,
Well, they're
they
not
lost
gonna
Whiteside,
do
which I wish
They
they
could
kept
try to
Whiteside
trade for
because
Bradley Beal though.
They still gonna be bunt. But
And they
Miami is all guards.
and they got
They literally have all guards.
they
on
got
their team.
Butler too. All of a sudden,
All
Miami-
guards.
Miami-
Butler
Miami's
didn't do
bunt.
nothing with the
Bunt.
76ers.
So I want
Super
to know who is y'all. If Kawhi was to leave and go to the West, who's y'all favorite coming out the East? Because the East is actually.
I mean, I feel like you still got to give it to either the Celtics or the 76ers because they were the only ones showing us
That's
anything.
tough. Because as much as I want to say my team, I gotta dinner go with the Sixers or the Bucks.
Sixers or the Bucks.
Sixers or the Bucks. But then I would have my
That's a
team
good
third.
call.
I would have my
Forgot
team
about
third
the
just
Bucks.
because I don't know how we gonna gel together. But I think with Kimbo, I think with gel a lot better than we did with Kyrie. But
I don't think these East teams gonna be as good this year.
they not on paper they look good. But Philly don't have no shooting because they got rid of all their shooting. They just hella big on paper. Like defense wise, they gonna be solid. Scoring wise, I don't know about scoring wise. Defense they should be solid. And then the Bucks, I don't know. Oh, did they bring back Brook Lopez?
And also
Yeah.
depth.
Okay, so-
And-
it's
and they
probably gonna
brought
be
his twin.
Milwaukee then.
They brought his twin too.
And they got Robin.
Yeah, they got Robin.
Yeah,
too.
the same team,
they
yeah,
brought-
yeah.
What?
yeah.
Oh, they solid, bro. It's gonna be the Bucks.
That's
bro.
gonna be
It's
good
gonna
right
be the
there.
Bucks. If they can stay
Okay.
healthy, I got either the Bucks, Philly, and then I got the Celtics third.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Damn.
It's gonna be one of
Christian,
them.
what you
Yeah.
got?
I mean,
Come out the
after
East.
hearing that, now I gotta say the Bucks.
You got the Bucks.
I gotta say the Bucks have a good chance. I mean, because looking at everyone else, Miami, like you said, I mean they made some moves, but they didn't really do anything.
I fuck with the Pacers, but
They're
my
weak.
nigga Oladipo still hurt, so
I-
that's why I didn't.
He'll be back.
The Celtics are gonna be cool just because they're in the East. You know, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna probably make it to the playoffs. I don't know if they get past the first round.
You for sure you second round. Don't get on my team.
Maybe first round,
You for sure you second round.
but who else they got out there? I mean, you got Toronto.
I think,
Toronto's just gonna fuck everybody up.
Nah, Toronto.
No,
finna
nigga,
be-
Kawhi
if
leave?
Kawhi leave. Toronto's about
Toronto
to
8
Toronto lottery
seed,
team.
nigga. Toronto's 8 seed. You think so?
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yes.
You really think so?
Yes,
What I just
nigga.
say?
How far are they going with Lowry as your best player?
Yeah.
They're gonna pick somebody up. There's gonna be trade deadlines in the middle of the season. They're
They
gonna
gonna
get-
pick up.
They're gonna get somebody
No.
to try to fill somewhat of the void. There's gonna be a big void now.
Okay, John.
John,
hit it. Woo!
I just passed it along. That's all.
I think John said like this.
That nigga said. That nigga felt that. He said,
I think that they're gonna load manage Joel Embiid this year,
You got to because
And
they're gonna load
yeah,
manage him,
Fat, overweight motherfucker.
and he's gonna be a beast in the playoffs. And I got the Sixers coming out the East.
lose some weight, Joel.
I got
Lose.
Sixers.
Lose
You got
some weight.
Sixers.
You got
They got
Sixers.
Bucks. So that's gonna be the Eastern Conference Finals then.
Bucks
And y'all can't change y'all picks either.
But well, nah, that's not fair, nigga. 'Cause my team,
There's
yeah.
so much shit going
That's
on.
what I'm saying. I'm like, nigga, I don't know if my team depend on who we get and who we lose, nigga. I might say my
You
team.
ain't get no one else, so you just get over that.
You're not trading.
Trying to tell
You're not
you,
trading Hayward.
You
Shut
better
up.
stop sleeping on my team, bro.
Shit. They
It's
suck.
not even just trading, nigga. We can still sign some niggas. We still got some money.
Hey, I bet the Warriors have a better record in the West, a better record than the Celtics, bro.
Bet.
Bet.
I'll take that bet too right now.
Bet.
Everything.
Bet. Oh, you want to do the other bet too for the people that you told me about?
What I bet?
This nigga told me Steph Curry's getting MVP. I got $100 saying he don't.
Oh,
Then this nigga
Curry
told me that
winning MVP.
then this nigga told me that the Warriors won't beat my team at least not one time. I got $100 on that too. What you want to do?
Hey, Durant's not there no more.
On your
Curry's
show.
gonna
oh
be-
yeah,
What you wanna do?
the Celtics not
Curry's
beating the
gonna be
Warriors
shooting more.
next year.
$100.
And Curry gonna.
$200 bet. What you want to do? That's what the fuck I
What you
do.
wanna
Push
do?
them all up,
Like
nigga. Do
that.
all that. That's what I thought.
I gotta see how the season.
Yeah,
goes.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, go watch the summer league game.
Yeah, I gotta
watch Summer League.
I gotta see what kind of training Curry doing
Training
in the
camp.
summer. I don't know yet.
You
Yeah.
niggas ain't come on, but don't get at me like that.
So me and John got the Sixers.
got the
Y'all
Bucks.
got the Bucks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to say the Bucks.
Yep, I got the
They
Bucks.
just look better than everyone
But
else.
if my team makes some moves, I got the Celtics as always. But for right now, I got the Bucks for sure.
Yeah, but the Bucks in the playoffs now. They show you how to stop.
They got that
Giannis.
experience now, so
Well, they show you how to stop Giannis.
He'll
Though.
be motivated.
That's true.
He'll be motivated. Not
You think he'll get a better outside shot?
nah.
Who,
Well, not in
Giannis?
1 year.
Giannis, I think so. I
He'll
mean,
practice.
Especially if he.
His three
Because
was
he always
already
refuses
developing.
to train with anyone else. So he
Yeah.
said he wants to do it on his own.
his
Hey,
three
you
was
think that's a
developing
mistake?
anyway.
I got a question for y'all though. What do you think Zion's gonna do?
Okay, let's go to the Pelicans. The Pelicans
Yeah,
got JJ
we've been
Redick
sleeping on all those other East teams. There's the Magic,
and
Bird,
Derek Favors.
They not doing shit
Yeah, they're not
as
doing-
of now.
who?
The Pelicans. They gonna be the
I
best
got,
team.
you know what?
I got
I
them
wouldn't be
being the-
surprised.
They're
if they got
gonna
the
have
AC.
so much leverage though if they
I
want
got
to get
them.
rid of him.
I got them
or if
being.
they want to build off
I got
him.
them being the best team in the whole NBA in 4 to 5 years. They go. As long as everybody stay, they gonna be the Ross team.
And as long as he stays
Zion
healthy,
factor.
because he's over there playing around.
Look, I'm
with
talking
the
about everybody, as in general, nigga. I'm not talking about just Zion.
Can we
I'm
talk
talking
about
the whole
Zion
team.
too? Matter of fact, can we talk about Zion?
What you want to talk
Sure,
about?
what do you want to talk about?
What John said earlier, Jewish fan.
Zion.
Yeah.
Zion is just so far. All I see is he puts a lot of effort and he can jump hella high and he can yam it hella hard. But Nick, you watched the NBA.
He's like a Charles Barkley.
You watched the NBA.
He's like a Charles Barkley.
Me and
right?
John watched the NBA. I don't know how to really watch Charles Barkley like that, but I do know what Charles Barkley did. But I can't say like
That's
watching
what
the
he
NBA.
reminds me of.
You have to be able to shoot. If you can't shoot,
He has a decent
Giannis
shot.
has an MVP that says
It's-
no, you don't.
It's
what do you do in the playoffs?
He still has the MVP though.
Yeah, he got shut down because they were just letting him drive. They were letting him drive, and then
Well, okay, but Zion's not Giannis size, bruh.
But he has a decent shot. You have to
He's
think he
stronger
can
than
shoot.
Giannis.
But it's a set shot, bruh. He's not, bruh.
Nigga, is he not already one step ahead of Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
Okay then. So
But Ben Simmons is wet at different stuff.
that's what I'm. Oh, true. I'll give you that. But the nigga already has a decent shot. Like
But
if you watch the nigga highlights, he can hit threes. He can hit mid range. He has a
On
decent
highlights, they're gonna
shot.
show the shots that you shot and made.
Well, of course. But the fact that nigga, when have you ever seen Ben Simmons make a
I
shot?
didn't know that.
When have you ever seen Ben Simmons make a shot on a
I ain't
highlight?
never seen him try.
Nigga, I've seen him
He's
try.
attempted one. He's attempted one.
No, I've seen him. Yeah, try a couple times. The nigga break every single one. So the fact that this nigga can actually pull up and shoot.
you seen that video of
Is a
him
start.
recently? You seen the video of him recently in the summer shooting threes? Everyone was fucking roasting on him because he was actually hitting them though. Because
They all do that.
they're
Okay,
getting
so
they're
it's
getting
open.
him.
Nigga,
so
you're supposed to
they're-
hit it.
They're getting him. They're
No
getting
one
him.
near you at all.
They're getting
Then
him to
a free
practice
throw,
though.
nigga. You supposed to make that.
Do you think
I know,
Zion's
but-
winning Rookie of the Year?
Off top.
They're obviously trying to get him to work on.
I
it.
got him or John Morant. Wicked.
I got my guy. I got RJ Barrett.
You got Zion?
Hey, he don't win
I
that.
know you biased.
If
but
he stays healthy.
He got no one else on his team.
not gonna get hurt.
He not
His
winning
knee,
that.
he playing around with his knee a little too much, I think.
Okay.
So who you got?
He said if he stays healthy.
Oh, we're doing if healthy.
Well,
Yeah, no. If
Yeah.
healthy, yeah.
I got Zion, and if not
I
Zion,
mean,
I got
anyone's
John
got the
Morant.
opportunity of getting hurt. You fall down, you roll your ankle. I mean, shit's easy.
I saw it in the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
That was mine.
So, if healthy, I say yeah, hands down. I mean, who else is there coming into the league that can challenge him?
I got John Morant winning Rookie of the Year.
I got him.
He's gonna be wet.
That nigga so raw, bro.
I got Zion.
That
Yeah,
nigga is
he's
so
gonna be
wet, bro.
He's gonna be
God,
wet.
I fuck with that nigga. That nigga so wet.
John?
You don't like
Oh yeah, you got RJ Barrett?
Yeah.
Oh, biased ass nigga. I'm fucking with RJ Barrett though. He is wet.
Guys,
I do fuck with RJ Barrett.
guys, I'm just
That's
sharing
all
my
right.
opinion. Okay,
You think Zion will live up to the hype?
I don't think Zion is gonna live up to, like, they said he's the biggest prospect since LeBron.
Yeah.
You gotta be, right? Show me. KD was wet when he came out.
Wait, but no, what they mean by that is he's like 6'8", 280 athletic.
Oh, he gonna get fat.
You can't.
Well, you man,
He's
yeah.
19, bro.
I know that's the crazy part.
And he's like 6'8", 280.
So, bro, you better start working out, bro. But hard. You gotta lose weight.
But it's not like he
what
hella
if
fat and
he's
can't
gonna
run, but
get
he's
fat.
athletic.
But what if
bruh.
he trims down?
If he trims down, then he'll be a beast.
What if he goes the Shaq way? Then he might be. If he
This
goes like
nigga is a wetter version of Blake Griffin, but Blake Griffin can shoot now.
But remember,
It
took him
remember
years.
though,
It took him
when he
years
played for
to do
Oklahoma, he literally made no shots. He didn't take any shots. He basically like Ben Simmons. He didn't take any shots at all when he was in college.
Well, he came out in
That's true.
2009, right? So
That's
he's
true.
been in the league for 10 years. So now he's
It took
finally
him.
shooting.
I would say after
years.
the last 2 years, he just got his shot. How old is Brady? 20?
No, he's pushing mid late 20s.
What?
now.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
like,
at least.
what you
He's
think, like,
been in the
your
league for a minute, it doesn't seem like
sixth
it.
or seventh year in the league, that's when you get into your prime?
I would say probably 26 to about 30 in your prime.
Yeah.
In my
You
opinion.
think that much? I think younger than that.
Well, I would
I
say
think-
prime is
I think-
26 to, like, 31.
That's what
You think
my
okay.
prime is. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how you age. If you age like wine, like LeBron, then maybe you can push it to the 30s,
But
early
what was
30s.
LeBron's prime?
But I'd say
Miami,
I'd say
that was
LeBron's prime was
Like, when did his prime start? 2010?
Miami.
I
Oh,
agree.
2011?
I agree.
Miami, so
Miami.
you
To
gotta
what?
say
To
so
20...
So you gotta say LeBron's prime was mid 20s,
16?
mid 20s, and then I mean,
Yeah,
there's a whole
26,
argument there
that's
you can
about-
have because
26.
there's a whole argument there because
31.
he also
That's what it was, yeah.
26 to 30 or
but
20 to 31.
he balled out on the Cavaliers too. You just didn't have the squad with him.
Bruh, LeBron was
In the
so
early Cavaliers, the early
wet
Cavaliers.
in 2015.
No, the early Cavaliers is what I'm talking about. He was a baller there
Bruh,
too.
in 2015 and 2016 in the finals,
I
like
think
that's
it
the.
was bad.
No, but
I was
that's
like, that's the
what-
best basketball player I ever seen.
No, but that's
crazy.
what- yeah.
Ever.
I never seen no shit like
Ever.
it.
No,
Ever.
I was shocked
Ever.
too, to be honest, because everyone thought like, oh, he's getting over the hill, talking shit like, oh, Jordan, you know. But he came back strong.
I still got that's not that topic, but I still got Jordan over LeBron over the best.
I never seen Jordan play, so I got LeBron. I never seen no shit like that.
You don't
in my
have
life.
to.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's
You
crazy.
just know
You just look at the
Jordan.
defense in the
You
80s
just
and
gotta look
90s,
at it
and you
and
can
be
say,
like,
LeBron
yeah,
don't have
LeBron
no
would do
no
way
nigga,
better.
LeBron don't have no heart. For all you niggas that think he better than Jordan, he don't got no heart, nigga. He's not better than Jordan. Nigga, 10 seconds left, nigga. LeBron throwing the ball to Kyrie.
That's true.
Nigga, Jordan's
Yeah,
like,
but LeBron-
Jordan's like,
Hey,
Pippen, give me the
hey,
motherfucking
at the
ball.
same time, it's
and
not
let me hit
except-
this.
except
That's
when
not
he,
a bad pass. I can't.
I
Except when
didn't-
Steve Kerr hit the
that's
game
not a
winner
bad
for him.
pass.
And Paxson?
And Paxton hit a game winner for him.
That's true.
Like twice. Whatever.
That's true.
Twice.
So LeBron only has more game winners than him
2 times.
in the playoffs.
That's true.
LeBron is
What?
wet. Y'all, but you know
Ever.
LeBron is wet.
No, I didn't say he wasn't wet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I got.
But he also
Jordan
been,
and
he
then
also,
LeBron.
he's also been to the playoffs like 100 more times than fucking Jordan.
But did you really get to watch Jordan play?
If
No.
Jordan went the same amount of times to the playoffs as LeBron,
That's the only person I watched Jordan actually play.
What you mean? How many times did Jordan? That's not Jordan's
Jordan
fault.
made it to the playoffs his second year
He got swept.
with a losing record. That's how bad the East was.
Yeah, but
People
not
forget
after-
about
not after that.
His team made
That
the
got dogged by
playoffs
the
with a
Celtics.
losing record.
But not
And the
after that. They
Celtics
got-
just said, nah, get
Well, they
it.
was like the eighth.
Yeah, they
the
were-
Celtics was the
yeah,
winning
they
They
were
were
line.
against the Celtics. They were going against the Celtics. They were going against the Pistons. I mean, Pistons went back to back 89-90, right?
Yep.
I mean,
But
there were some
but
good
if you
teams
want
in
to
the
call
East
them
at
the
that
dope,
time.
yeah,
It
but
wasn't
why
like
you
the
supposed
East
to
was
beat
a
those
white.
people?
That's true.
I'm just saying that. I never seen Jordan, so I only can go off what I seen. I know what you can tell me something, but I'm saying the wettest player I ever seen is LeBron.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
Yeah,
Kobe,
off top.
and Kobe is right there with him.
Off top.
Kobe's right there with him.
Off top.
What you
So
say?
John, who are you? Because you've seen all three.
I'll go with LeBron.
Over Jordan. Really?
If you look back and you watch the tape of the defenses in the 80s and 90s, like that defense was terrible. Like if you watch breakdown of defenses back in the day, you see like the best defender, like someone goes by and he's like, oh. Like, that's
Wait,
not even
you did
defense.
send me a
Right,
video
right,
like that.
that's
You
what-
did.
The guy's breaking
But
down is like, oh, this freaking.
here's the
Like the
thing.
Celtics in the 80s, their defense was like not that good. Like if you got by them, they would just like clothesline you. That was their
Yeah, hey,
defense.
that's how you
Yeah.
do it.
But here's the
Oh,
thing:
you're
the,
gonna beat me, I'm
the
just gonna
defense
slap
and the
you.
offense is different. So it's like back then it was more of a one-on-one thing, and now today's there's so much switching and so many screens being set, and it's like
It's
there's
a different
there's
game.
there's a whole mind game to it now, so it's different.
And the
So-
athleticism is totally different because
But I think
Jordan
I
was
think he
ahead of
would've-
his time in athleticism.
That's
but,
very true. He
But
was.
now he's just like the standard athlete now.
Yeah.
You think that's true?
Yeah.
I
mean,
Because
he
everyone
gets
makes a
it.
big deal like,
But he
oh, he
gets it.
jumped
You
from
think
the
that's
foul
true?
line, but Dr. J jumped from the foul line before him.
that's
But I don't know why he gets
crazy.
the credit for that.
But Jordan was hella athletic though.
for his time.
But I'm talking
That was only
I'm talking
20 years ago.
overall, though. I'm talking about overall, like when you
20
watch
years
him
ago.
do shit, like when he take the ball, like the shit he could do in midair, like that is not everybody can do that.
Yeah, not everybody's got that.
A lot of people do
And
that
I think
now.
LeBron. I'm just, but okay, you saw him. You saw him. And how old were you? How old were you in the mid '90s, John? Your teens?
Yeah.
So you remember? Yeah, he was old enough to remember.
For
So
sure,
it's
for
like,
sure, bro. For sure.
See,
That's my
shit,
question.
I was old enough to remember him
Yeah,
on
I've
the
seen that
Wizards,
question,
and
too.
I still remember him dogging people. I mean,
on the
the
Wizards,
Wizards
but
were trash,
that's
but
come on,
Yeah.
bro. We was in third grade.
Yeah,
the Wizards were trash. No,
Come on.
I remember watching him.
Yeah,
Just like you remember watching Barry. You remember watching Barry?
Well, yeah, but that was a little bit older.
Like only
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah, well, bro, it's
That's
a
a
big
that's a
difference
crucial
from
3 years, man.
man. It's a big difference from being in third grade and when you go to seventh grade. Because he was in seventh grade. That was when he hit the
He was knocking
756. That
Yeah,
was
he
in
was-
seventh
yeah.
grade. And when
Think
seventh
about it.
grade,
Third grade,
this
nigga, you fucking up here. Nigga, that's how big of a difference that is.
you experiment.
You feel me? Though? Like,
all of
that's a big ass difference.
That's true. That is a crucial 3 years.
Yeah,
right there.
That's a big ass 3 years.
Yeah. So, but anyways, but and at the same time, it's like you watch. There's two different sports, and Jordan was 40.
That's
It's
true.
different.
Yeah, true that. True that.
Okay, Cheese, what you got for us?
Check this out, y'all. So I got a question for everybody. After all the moves so far, what is your sleeper team in the West and in the East for next season?
Let's start with John.
John, give me one in the West, give me one in the East.
The West one will go Jazz.
That's mine. That's what I'm
Because they got
talking about.
Conley and they got
John, pay
Bogdanovich.
attention.
What was the name of freaking?
Who's yours in the West?
Wait, are we doing? We're gonna go West and then East.
No, let's do all West, talk about it, then we can do East and talk about it.
Okay, so why you got Utah? Give me.
They got Mike Conley and they got Bogdanovich.
Yep.
The stretch four.
Saucy.
Yeah.
Saucy.
You got
Okay.
Gobert.
Saucy.
My sleeper team is the Dallas Mavericks. Hopefully, Porzingis can come back strong. I like Seth Curry running that point. He can hit a three. Luka Doncic is gonna be wet.
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
He's gonna be
And
wet.
Porzingis is wet. They also signed Powell. They re-signed Powell, who's I feel like he's only gonna get better.
Ain't he like albino? Ain't he
Something
black?
like that,
Make
yeah.
the nigga look white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. He's cool. He's solid.
Who else do they got? Who else do Dallas got off the top of my head?
That's really it. Keep it solid with you.
Well, I think they're gonna be good. I mean, bruh, they got young, and even if they're not a sleeper team right now, they gonna be good, bruh.
No, that's a sleeper team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would consider that a sleeper team.
Yeah, I'd agree.
C Nasty. I'm about to start calling you C Nasty.
See, nasty. I mean, after listening to that, I'd agree because I really couldn't. This whole time I was trying to think of who's going to be my West team, who's a sleeper. I was trying to think of all the good teams, and I was like, yeah, well, they're obvious. But the sleeper teams, after listening to you, I think Dallas is right. I think
What about Portland?
I think that's a good call. Portland's going to be good. I think Portland's going to be good. I thought about Portland, but Portland's got their crew. They got their solid backcourt. They got what's his name coming in for the center.
Whiteside.
They got Whiteside coming in. I think they're already solid. That's why they're not doing a whole bunch of shit. Like you don't see a bunch of shit about Portland right now, because besides Whiteside, because they already are like, yo, we got our shit, we got our dudes, you know. So I'm gonna have to go with Dallas.
I got the Jazz, like my nigga over there, bro. That's like John. Bro, they went, bro. Y'all not even understanding that backcourt of Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley's gonna be so saucy, bro.
Donovan Mitchell be fucking up. But
That's
he's young
what I'm
though.
saying.
He's young. I like
He's
Donovan
young.
Mitchell, but he's young.
And now he got
Well,
Conley.
yeah, before you had too much pressure.
That's
on
what I'm
him,
saying,
it's
bro.
just
He
him.
came in and like they're like, here, help
Yeah,
us.
nah,
And he
you're
carried
right.
them niggas to the playoffs,
Yeah,
bro,
he
and
did.
they got pretty far.
Conley, yeah.
And then it's like now you bring in Conley, a leader, and a defensive specialist.
I mean, it's surrounded with shooting with
And then-
Joe Ingles and freaking.
Joe
yeah.
Ingles.
Yeah, that
what?
takes the pressure off him for
Come
sure.
on, bro.
Utah is gonna be.
They
do
gonna
y'all
be
think?
sauce. Don't sleep on
Do y'all
Utah.
think just real quick before we get to the East, just yes or no answer? Do y'all think Portland is gonna be better than the Warriors this year?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah. Actually, that
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
think
know.
that-
because they got two centers, and I don't know when he coming back. But let's just say if he's not coming back, then I say yeah.
Christian?
That's
Well,
what
I would say before the Thompson injury, I would say our backcourt is better. But now all of a sudden, I mean, who knows when Thompson's coming back? But I would say, as of right now, you'd have to take Portland. But I gotta take my boy the Warriors.
I got
At the end of
Portland.
the- At the
You
end of
gotta
the
take
day,
Portland.
You know what?
at the end of the day, I gotta take
You got the Warriors?
You know, we stay
Okay.
true.
Even with Russell,
Gotta stay true to form.
Clay
on
out?
Warriors.
Yeah.
We'll see.
someone who don't smoke, John, you high as fuck.
We will see.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
East. we gonna do the East.
East, start with John. Who you got in the East as a sleeper?
Pacers.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Who they just picked
Really?
up?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Solid.
Him and an Oladipo
Solid,
backcourt. That's gonna be.
That is a solid. We were
That's
talking
a
about
solid
that.
defensive backcourt right
That
there.
is a solid ass defensive backcourt. I'll give you that.
Good coaching and stuff. I think they're gonna be good.
I got Brooklyn sleeper with no KD, just Kyrie,
And
leading them.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yep, leading them to the playoff. Leading them. They're gonna be a sleeper. People not.
I mean,
I guess. I guess.
they're gonna be alright.
They already went to the playoffs last year, and they only lost Russell. They replaced him with Kyrie, and that's it, right? They didn't lose nobody else.
They released a couple people.
Yeah, no.
A couple of their depths.
Yeah, no, they got rid of some niggas too, though.
Well, my sleeper team in the East is Brooklyn. I don't think they're gonna win necessarily. I don't think they're coming out of the East. I don't know if they're getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I think they're gonna make it. I don't think a lot of people expect them to really make it to the playoffs this year. I think they're gonna be more than an 8 seed. I say at least like a 6 seed, and I
I say
think
7.
they're gonna
I
fuck
think
somebody.
so.
And I think they're gonna fuck. They're gonna take somebody a long series in the first round and might
fuck around and win.
Yeah, might fuck around and win a
You
first
think
round
so?
series against the 2 or 3 seed. Yeah.
Who you got?
There's not too many good teams in the East to pick from, so
That's why
it's
I
kind of
said
like it's up in the air. But I mean, Charlotte.
I'm gonna take Charlotte because I think Hey, listen. I think Charlotte. No, hey, listen.
You know what, Charlotte? You can sleep on because they
That-
do
yeah.
nothing.
You can
Come
take
on,
a
niggas
whole-
is snoring on Charlotte. They're not sleeping.
Hey,
They
no,
just
listen,
snoring.
I mean,
Hey,
Charlotte.
that's some hibernation, nigga.
Listen to me. That's what I was just about to say. Y'all didn't give me a chance. You didn't give me a chance. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, watch. Charlotte
is high.
I was
as
just
fuck
about to
right
say
now.
you didn't give me a chance, but maybe Charlotte not this year, but give Charlotte a couple of years. They're gonna at least give everyone a run for their money for making the playoffs. I think so.
No.
I think so. I think so. Watch.
No.
All you out there.
Even
Charlotte.
Michael Jordan says no.
Charlotte. Charlotte. Oh, yeah, they got Jordan. They got Jordan behind it. I'm telling you.
Y'all see how much of the bottom Christian been sitting.
Yeah. Hey. Tell him.
Wow.
Hey, Uncle Doug. Christian out there here. Christian out there here right now. You know he don't know what he talking
I
about.
put him in the
Uncle Doug.
popcorn machine before, so don't worry about it.
Terry Rozier not putting nobody in the popcorn machine. I'm telling
At
you.
all,
Terry Rozier.
and that's my nigga, bro.
Scary
But
Terry.
they not going nowhere.
Scary Terry.
He finna be regular ass Terry in Charlotte. He
You think so?
finna be
He
regular.
can't
ass
step up to
Terry.
Kemba's spot?
No, nigga. He
They lost
not
Jeremy
big ass
Lamb. They
shoes.
lost.
Well, what was Kemba doing though? I mean, he was raw, but
Nigga, he was trying
raw.
to take them niggas to the playoffs
He
because
was-
Jordan wasn't putting nobody around him because Jordan is a little sucker and he want to go on the salary cap.
Yeah,
Yeah, he want a luxury
He's
tax.
like, we not winning.
he
I'm
don't
not
want that
paying.
luxury tax,
They
bro.
lowballed Kemba by like $50 million.
About 50, bro. And this nigga gave you his blood, sweat, and tears.
But Jordan don't give a fuck. Jordan's like Brad.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan like, nigga,
That's
what
my
the
He
fuck?
got the money. I don't know
too much
why.
Hennessy.
man.
Where am I taking the piece at?
That's what I'm saying.
He got to take a piss. Cheese. Who's your pick out the East? What about you?
This me right here, bro. I got the Hawks or the
Ooh.
Pacers, but I got the Hawks mainly.
Who the Hawks get?
Bro, they got Trae Young, they got John Collins, they got DeAndre Hunter, rookie, wet, and they got somebody I can't think of another rookie too. Y'all know.
Couple years later, they're gonna be.
They gonna be wet though, bro.
The
They
Hawks
got
not
they
making the
young
playoffs.
core. Bet.
Who?
Bet. I got them making the playoffs for sure.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Who was the ninth seed in the East last year? Charlotte?
No, Charlotte made the playoffs.
Oh yeah, no. Huh?
Did Charlotte make the playoffs?
No.
last year?
I don't think so.
No, because the eighth
No,
seed
that's right.
was
They
Magic.
didn't.
I think the Hawks was 8.
No,
No,
the Hawks
nine.
had like the 5th worst
I-
record in the league. So
Damn, I don't know. That's a good
Shit,
question.
so,
That might be
so many
Charlotte.
teams make the playoffs having a 5th worst record.
well,
We
it's
might-
more than half. Yeah. I think it was Charlotte.
Shit. Okay, well, I definitely don't got the
I
Hawks.
got
I definitely don't got the
The
Hawks.
Hawks
making
gonna
the
be it, but
playoffs.
I'm telling you, the Hawks gonna make the playoffs, bro.
But if the Raptors fall off,
You gotta look at their rookies, but they got some solid ass niggas.
rookies don't do shit in the league,
I'm
bro.
telling- In the East, when it's weak right now, them niggas making the playoffs. For sure.
The East is top heavy. It's like 3 teams.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like-
it's two. It's maybe four, but definitely 3, but maybe 4.
Yeah.
They gonna make the playoffs, bro. I got the Hawks beating Charlotte for sure. I don't know why that dumbass nigga said Charlotte.
Oh, they lost
I got the
Kemba
Hawks
and their
beat
second best player
That's
left.
I got the Hawks beating who else? Who else is over there in the East? I'm tripping right now. I can't think of nobody. Orlando for sure. I got them beating Orlando.
Orlando was in the playoffs last year. And they-
Early.
Yeah, them niggas scratched at the door to get in. Them niggas was praying all day.
They kept all
Yeah,
their
bro. I
pieces.
got the Hawks as my sleeper, but I also agree with John. The Pacers is gonna be wet with Mark. That was a big ass pickup from.
If Oladipo's back to
Especially-
himself, then
That backcourt is gonna be damn near unstoppable as far as defense wise. You're not scoring shit. I do fuck with that backcourt, and they got Miles Turner.
led the league in block.
You know,
Yeah, he was dope. He was
I
dope.
fuck with Miles Turner.
Well, John, the Knicks didn't get nobody.
We got Julius Randle, goddamn.
Okay, y'all got Julius Randle.
Is
Is that
Don't
really
worry,
getting
bro.
somebody though?
Don't
Hey.
worry.
I'll tell
Is
you
that
what.
really
I'll
getting
tell you
somebody
what.
though?
He had better numbers than Middleton, and we're only giving him $20 million a year, where the Bucks are giving Middleton $33
Just
million.
can't shoot though.
You got the same like 3-point percentage. If you look at the 3-point percentage, it's both at like 35%.
But how many more attempts?
Yeah, Middleton for sure took like
Hey, Randall averaged more points, more rebounds.
definitely rebounds. I mean, yeah, that's all
He averaged more points too.
So the-
Middleton only averaged 18
The
points.
Knicks didn't get nobody. The Warriors lost KD and
Yeah.
Iggy, and they want to get D'Angelo Russell. The Celtics.
You gotta go out
So
and
you're
do
happy overall.
Are you
with your
happy?
team.
If we can get Marcus Morris back, I'll be happy.
Out of all three of us, who did the best?
Out of Knicks, Warriors, and Celtics,
Well, obviously
Yeah.
the Knicks got the
Celtics.
last.
I would say it ain't the
Celtics.
Warriors.
It's the
Well,
Celtics.
we downgraded, so
it's the Celtics by far. It was
Oh,
the
no.
Celtics, Knicks, then y'all.
Celtics downgraded too, though.
Get the Knicks above the Warriors?
Fuck yeah, RJ Barrett. I'll take RJ Barrett over D'Angelo Russell any day. Give me a fucking RJ Barrett any day.
No.
Yeah,
I got
You would
Yeah.
take D'Lo over RJ Barrett?
Because I seen what D'Lo could do
Proven
in
it
the
can happen.
NBA.
That's true.
Playing against NBA.
I'll give you
niggas.
that. I'll give you that. But
It's
still,
different.
but just watching a couple years, you'll be like, damn, RJ Barrett gonna be wet as fuck. You'll see. I got RJ
Man,
Barrett.
Next,
it don't
next,
matter.
next,
I
next will be
mean,
interesting.
There's some
We didn't talk about the Denver Nuggets getting Michael Porter Jr.
Not even that, and they got my nigga Bobo, bro.
Yeah, and they got Bobo.
I wanted Bobo so bad, and then they just fucked that up for me. I got,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Nuggets.
we did get Taco though. You know that big ass 7-second.
Yeah.
You got sounds like a 10-day
Right.
contract.
He's big as hell.
10-day
7-7?
contract. Like nigga, here,
He's
summer
big
league.
as
You
hell.
fuck up,
That nigga's
you
hella
go to the team,
skinny,
man.
They're putting them to the test.
He's hella skinny,
Yeah, but I
bro.
feel, hey, Michael Porter Jr., bro. I heard he's supposed to be like Kevin, like Katie before he got hurt. Like comparison wise, like they, like, bro, he was supposed to go number one,
He was
bro.
the best player.
So are
yeah.
the Nuggets about to be wet?
They about to be.
Who's the one
I don't
seed
know
in the
about
West?
Well, we'll find out quick because he's playing in the summer league.
Who's the one seed in the West? If
After all these moves,
well, shit, but Kawhi. That's why
I
I'm
got-
saying
I got-
Kawhi
Sam,
fucking
bro.
shit up, bro.
Kawhi's like
No,
the
I
big.
got the Nuggets. Because they finished second.
Even if the Lakers
and
get
they're
Kawhi.
getting better.
Even if the Lakers get Kawhi.
Yeah. Because, I think Kawhi's going to miss like 20. LeBron is going to miss like 15.
They're just like, fuck it, we just gotta get in the playoffs.
I fuck with you for that, John. I fuck with you for that.
You know
Niggas didn't even
LeBron-
get the,
you know
niggas didn't even
the-
get the message behind that. Like,
I
nigga,
did,
you know LeBron
AD
don't
gonna miss
care
like
about
another.
seeds.
AD gonna miss like
Like
25
50.
years, 7. Oh my god, that's hella funny.
They just gotta get in the playoffs.
And you know LeBron don't care about seeding. He's like, I want
Nope.
a championship from anywhere. I don't give a shit.
He
That's
would.
true.
They would. Especially
Kawhi's
with
like,
that
I'm taking-
lineup.
I need my
It's
load management.
over, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to agree with John, bro.
You got the Nuggets?
Nuggets getting the one, bro.
They finished second.
I
and
gotta
they get-
agree.
They're going to be better.
I would say either the Nuggets or the Blazers.
Especially if Michael Porter Jr. was like really good, they're going to be
Bro,
like.
I'm telling you,
I got the
Nuggets
Nuggets.
gonna be-
I got the Nuggets as the one seed too.
the Nuggets gonna be
Really?
wet as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Even
Hell
if the Lakers get
They just
Kawhi.
gave that
But
nigga.
who's
They
gonna
just
play?
gave Jamal Murray like 5 years.
Yeah, they got a big
21.
extension, yeah.
Who's
Oh, they
gonna
like
play?
that,
Who's
yeah.
gonna play 4 and 5 for the Lakers though if they get Kawhi?
It don't matter.
No, but
Me and John.
kind of do.
No, it don't. Me and John. If
Me
it's
and
LeBron,
John. Me and John.
Well, 4 is gonna be AD.
No, he plays
No,
seven.
but
They have,
okay.
like,
Well, the
five
other
now.
two, whoever the fuck the other two are gonna be.
Yeah, they.
No, because Kuzma's
You're
gonna
gonna
play.
have your
Like the
big
four.
three. You're gonna have your big three, then who the other two?
You just need a point guard in the
Bro,
starting
you
five.
can literally.
They have
nigga,
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
What?
I mean, Kuzma not running point. So who's running point?
Nigga, you
LeBron. LeBron.
Nigga,
wettest
you can,
nigga.
You
you
think
can get a
LeBron's
scrub
running point every
nigga to
time?
run
They still
point.
got Rondo. Bro, sign Rondo. He'll do it.
Bro, all you
Okay,
need
they
is
do
a
got
scrub
Rondo.
nigga to get the ball past half court.
What is the deal with Rondo? I don't know the deal with Rondo.
Well, they said they're waiting. If they sign Kawhi, he's gonna come back.
Yeah.
JaVale might come back.
It's gonna be over.
Bro, you literally
Everyone
get a scrub
who
nigga to
wants
get
a
the ball
ring
past-
and who's old is like, yo, let me get in there. Danny Green might get there because he's quiet.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
don't think you listening to
agree,
this.
I agree.
He doesn't listen.
Kawhi,
No,
LeBron and Anthony
I
on
know.
the same team,
I
nigga.
know.
Same nigga, you don't
Who
need
you
a
gonna
point
guard?
guard.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
don't need
said.
a
Me
point
and John, nigga.
Nigga, they can give you a Lakers jersey and say, bring the ball across
Yeah,
half
all you gotta
court.
do is bring up
Pass
half
the
court
ball.
and pass it.
Stand in the corner. Just stand in
And
the
it's at the
corner.
top of the key.
Yeah.
And even if we swing it to you, you ain't gotta shoot. Just
Swing it right
pass
back. Nigga, swing it out.
Set it free.
Hot potato, swing that motherfucker right back.
Bro,
Bruh, that's gonna be the John. In your opinion, because you older than us, do you think that'll be the best three on a team like ever historically? To me, that would be historically ever.
On paper.
individually, but
On-
they
Yeah,
haven't-
on paper.
They
That's
haven't
right.
proved- they haven't
Because
proved it on team.
that's
but
true. Yeah, because you know,
on paper, you would
chemistry
have to
wise,
say,
you're right.
yeah,
we
it
gotta,
looks
we gotta
pretty
see.
good.
But on paper, to me, that's the coldest.
Is
three
that wetter
ever.
than Magic, Worthy, and Kareem?
That's wetter.
No, I don't think so.
Worthy's the boy. I can't lie.
That's what I said.
That's close.
Worthy.
Magic, Worthy,
John.
but Kareem was old. But
John.
LeBron's old. But
If you had an
LeBron's,
executioner with a blade to your head and said, pick one, whoever lose,
You know, I would always
Put
say
your-
them because they got championships. That's the
bro,
only
I'm
reason.
taking LeBron, Kawhi, and AD over any three. Over any three.
yeah, well,
That's too.
yeah.
on
because
paper, on
because
paper, like you
Kawhi-
said, though, on paper.
Kawhi
'cause
is wetter than James Worthy. Already. Already
Wetter.
he is. Yeah, he
wetter,
is.
He ain't got the
Wetter.
Oh yeah.
So you take Magic over Kawhi though?
You do have a body too.
I didn't really get to see Magic.
Yeah,
I know
we
he's the wettest
we
point
hella
guard.
wet, but Kawhi is a nigga. He got clamps, bro. You're not getting by him.
And he's averaging 30.
And he averaged.
Yeah, bro. He is quite tough.
That's close.
That's tough, but I
That's
got.
But
got
I
these
asked
three,
that
bro.
question yesterday, and I had a hard time because I was like, damn. But, I mean, overall accomplishment, I'm talking about on paper. I feel like on paper, that is the wettest.
That's the wettest three ever.
put on
Ever,
paper. Yeah.
ever.
That's wetter than Clay, Curry, and Durant. Yeah, it
Ever.
just is. Like,
Ever.
yeah.
I'd have to
Ever.
agree.
And I'm talking about because all them three niggas is unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
So,
All three of them can play point guard. They can play shooting guard.
yep,
They can play 3, 4, 5.
They all shoot threes.
You can't stop that.
you can't stop.
And they all
What you
hella
gonna,
big.
You're gonna double AD in the post?
The smallest nigga is 6'7", 6'8". How tall is Kawhi? I think he's the smallest
6'7".
one.
6'6", 6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
I think Kawhi's the smallest one, and LeBron is what, 6'8",
6'9",
6'9".
big as hell.
And
Hey,
AD
Now,
is what,
LeBron's bigger
6'11"?
than 6'9".
I think
But
he's
they
6'9".
only
They listed him at 6'8".
well, they only measure him when they come out of the draft, and then they never measure him ever again.
I don't think LeBron's 6'10".
No.
They list Kevin Love at 6'10", and he's like the same height as like Kevin Love. But you see him like
No,
standing
Kevin
he
Love
looks
is
bigger
6'9"
than
to me. Kevin Love is not. Kevin Love is like 6'9".
But
to
they
me.
always lie about the heights. You don't even
That's
know.
true.
I just look at him.
KD listed at 6'10". I'm over
That
7
three-
foot.
You're 7 feet tall.
That 3, I got my money on, bro. Over any 3 ever.
On paper,
On
that is.
paper, on paper,
I mean,
on paper, bro.
I can't think of a wetter 3 on
I can't.
paper off the top of my head.
I
So
can't.
that is so.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
you know what? But
What's the
it's-
point of watching the NBA if that happens?
Is Kawhi
What's
the
the
type of
point?
nigga to go to the Lakers?
Fuck it, why not? You don't have
He
nothing
just
to prove.
feels like a
that
Clippers nigga
but
to me.
he do feel like a Clippers nigga.
He
too.
feel like a
he do.
Clippers nigga
He
too,
feel,
yeah.
Because to me, when I think of Kawhi, I think of grit and grind, and that's Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's Doc Rivers' system is grit and grind. Like, nigga, get
Who
over
did-
there.
Who do they got for you over there?
Who the fuck the Raptors have? Nigga,
No,
you went
no,
over there
I'm,
and
I'm
took
talking
them
between.
niggas.
I'm talking between the Celtics and the Clippers. Like, why would you?
Celtics.
Why the fuck would you ever choose the Clippers over
You mean the Lakers?
the Lake Show?
You mean okay? That's
Nigga, shit, fuck it, get your
The
own.
same
LA.
thing like
Unless you were
KD,
trying to
Kyrie,
rebuild,
Kyrie.
unless you were trying to be the dude and build it around
But
you.
think about it, the Clippers got to the playoffs with nobody. They got how many games on the Warriors? 1 or 2?
Two.
Two games on the Warriors with nobody.
If the Warriors be bullshitting, bro.
With nobody.
Yeah, they do be.
With
First
nobody.
round, they be like,
Could you imagine Kawhi on that Clippers team?
good.
On the Clippers team,
On that Clippers team,
it'd be tough.
If him missing
they
20
dinner would have got through y'all, bro. To keep it solid,
Oh, with Kawhi? Oh no,
With
we would
Kawhi?
turn it on, nigga. You got me fucked up, bro.
they dinner would have. Come on, bro.
Nah, we would
And
have
for sure,
KD.
would have went 7. It would have went 7 for sure.
No, because KD would have said, "I'm Kevin Durant."
50.
So you know.
I can't argue with the nigga on that. I can't argue with you on that.
That's right.
I can't argue with you on that. I mean, I gotta give you that one. Yeah.
It was fun watching you, KD, bro. I appreciate you coming to the world. I appreciate because I didn't expect you to come, bro. So when I was at work and somebody's like, "Oh, you happy you guys got KD?" I said, "Huh?" Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got a message for you.
So wait, let me finish my message. Fuck you. Appreciate
Fuck
you,
you, nigga.
appreciate you, KD. Appreciate you coming
Why your
back
team
on a hurt
suck?
leg. We got 3 rings, nigga.
And what I tell you the other day, your 45-year drought starts today.
Oh,
No.
damn.
No.
You've been on an 11-year
Not
drought,
at
nigga.
all.
45-year
You on a
drought
11-year
start
drought.
today.
You are-
John, before this little 3-4 years, when did they ever win?
Never. 70,
Never, but we didn't
75.
have no KD, Curry Thompson.
Nigga, 45
we
year
got-
drought
now-
start today.
We had Run TMC, but they wasn't wet enough.
45 years
Because there
drought.
was Jordan at the time.
It started today. All you Warriors fans, I was bandwagons and shit. Don't be jumping on Denver nuts when they win, or the Lakers nuts, or whoever started winning. Don't be
I
jumping.
never
on
even
their
met
nuts,
a
bro.
Denver fan. You ever met a Denver fan? I never met a Denver
I've been to
fan.
Denver and I met some Denver
I
fans.
never met no Denver fan.
I'm sure you met a Denver
You enjoyed that
Hey,
game, too,
never
didn't
met
you?
a Denver fan in my life.
Because that nigga went all the way to Denver to watch the Warriors lose.
I
They broke the 3-point record.
And they, oh, they did.
I mean, I was like, bro, they hit like 24. I was like this. And every time in Denver, every time they hit a 3 in Denver, they go like this. They'll be like, what's that? Murray. They'll be like, Murray for 1, 2, 3. They did that 24 times, nigga. I'm like this, bro.
Damn.
I'm like, nigga, I flew all the way out here. I got lower bowl seats
And them niggas lost.
by 30.
Damn, it was by doubles.
Yeah, no, by more than doubles.
Oh,
Did we
shit.
beat him throughout the season though? We got the better record though.
We won the championship. So
Okay, there you go. I'll take that.
I was at the parade.
But still,
That's
it's the
alright.
fact that the nigga
That's alright.
spent, the nigga spent hundreds of dollars to watch his team lose.
Nah, Denver was wet though. If y'all ever get a chance to go to Denver, it's a dope ass city. It's a little swig up in here.
Little
You
swingy
should
swing.
pull
You
this
don't want
out.
the swig?
Pull this out for the homies, bruh.
You might as well down that.
Pour
Nigga.
that
That's
for
backwash,
pour
nigga.
that-
You might as
pour
well
that for
down
Durant.
That's
Pour that for
disrespectful.
Durant,
Yeah,
real
you might as well just take that to the
You might
head.
take that to the neck.
My man Christian, first time on the podcast. Before we wrap it up, do y'all got anything else that y'all want to discuss?
Warriors gonna be back in 3 years.
No,
I mean,
3 years, we got the chip.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. Also,
3. Mark my words. 3.
Kawhi goes to the Lakers now.
yeah,
Three.
Kawhi goes to the Lakers. It's over.
And then after LeBron leaves, you still have Kawhi
And
Embiid.
on the same
Like you
team.
setting it up for years.
Pick and roll.
Oh, I had a quick question for y'all. Even though I picked Brooklyn as my sleeper team, would it be? But I don't know. I don't follow college basketball. But would it be smart for Brooklyn to be like, hey, let's just bullshit this year, get us a wet?
It won't work. Remember, nigga, everybody did that,
That's what
and
New
the
York
Pelicans got the first pick.
Yeah,
nigga.
That's what New
They
York
did-
trying to do.
bruh,
That's what
bruh,
New York was
this
trying to
new
do.
system they did it so if you tank, everybody still got the same equal opportunity.
It's like a whole,
Yeah,
it's
they
like a
changed,
raffle
they
and
changed
shit.
all the
They
odds.
changed
now.
all that, but that shit was bullshit, bro. I'm at the house, I'm like, come on. I'm like, fuck, we got the 14. Because, nigga, we could have had 2 through 5. If the Kings would have, if they
Sixers
picked,
could have had number 1 if the
Sixers could have had number 1. So that's what I'm saying. So ours could have been 2 through 5. I'm like, nigga, could you imagine we got Zion or RJ Barrett?
Think about Zion. Think about Zion on the Sixers.
It would have been over. It would have been over.
That would have been crazy.
I don't know if he would work on the Sixers.
That
All
would
them
have
niggas
you
can't
would
shoot.
work on the Sixers.
He needs a team with space.
Yeah, you would have had no shooting. on that team.
But then you don't trade Barrett.
You mean Reddick?
I mean Reddick. My bad, JJ Barrett.
This nigga is sick as hell.
Hey, that's how you know I've had.
And you know what? And he
Hennessy.
thinks JJ Barea is white. JJ Barea is Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. That nigga.
Hey,
that
JJ
nigga
Barrett. Hey, you remember him though?
Yeah, he's on the pass.
Oh my goodness. Where's he at now? He got to be in
Probably
like another
retired.
country, huh?
Probably retired.
JJ Barrett. He's a
Oh,
Oh,
why my nigga Miritich?
yeah, he left the
Why?
Bucks.
Yeah, that don't why.
More money.
Why?
How is that more? So you only get 10 M's.
No, he's not a 5-year with an 8.
Nah, yeah, that's like 5.
5 for 80. That ain't. He could have got more than that.
But he didn't play that well for the Bucks.
I would have took him on the Celtics. Fuck.
Back home, he's like, I'm gonna go
Took him
home.
on the
He'll be a
Get
star.
there.
But he
Go
Michael
home.
Jordan out there.
He's on a job like 50 a game.
Yep.
Off top he is, yeah. He's solid. I fuck with him. Damn, I fuck with that nigga though.
So the Warriors is gonna have a better record than the Celtics,
No,
and we play in the West.
yeah, no, that's not that. You have a fucking. Did you have a better record than us this year? Yeah, no, y'all did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't my lot though, nigga. Don't make it seem like you was just blowing niggas.
So the
apart.
Rockets didn't get nobody.
Oh yeah, we should be glad about the Rockets.
The Rockets didn't get nobody. Oh yeah, I did
Are they
think
trading
about the
Capella?
Rockets.
Are they,
They
are they
get-
trading Capella?
Fuck, how we
Gordon?
missed the Rockets?
Yo,
might
they
be the
put it
one
all
seed.
out there and no one wanted them. So like,
I got the Rockets as the 1 seed. I changed my mind.
The Rockets.
10 right now.
Yep, I got the Rockets or Denver as the 1
I like
seed.
Denver. It's gonna be Denver.
Because the Rockets,
The Rockets been going through some things. Like
but they be
Lucy
good.
said.
yeah, but
regular
it's getting
season.
when you
But
keep
supp-
losing
but
and you don't
supposedly-
like each other, that shit is gonna
It's a
keep
wrap.
getting worse and worse.
I'm telling you.
Especially now, you telling me you want to trade me. I ain't gonna be setting that pick as hard as I used to. Capella's gonna be
I'm
like,
this nigga. I'm a
Yeah.
let that nigga get around.
guaranteed money. I'm just gonna hang out. I don't need to.
I'm getting paid regardless.
Yeah, I don't care.
Whoops, I'm like, whoop. Yeah, damn. I'm not gonna lie. Clint Capella come to the Celtics, bro.
All he
The
can do
Celtics
is-
wanted him, right?
all he
They
wants
Hell
is
yeah, we
set
want him.
screens and
Hell
catch
yeah.
lobs.
That's all we need. And then we got Cantor at the 4.
He costs too much.
You damn near take him over
Cantor?
Hayward, though.
No.
Capella?
Yes.
Placement for
Bro, he's
Hayward.
like 23, bro.
Hey, they would get paid
He's
like
only
18
like-
billion a year.
That's nigga, what are you tripping?
I thought he got like a $97 million contract.
Over like 5 years.
It's like 5-6 years, bro. Yeah, bro. He
Fuck
he's
Clint
young.
Capella. That's why we whooped y'all.
Woo! You ain't with me. You with them. Nigga, I'm about to rock this.
We
fan.
would have whooped y'all.
I was talking to the Clint Capella. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the Celtics. Nigga.
That's what
Can
I
y'all
got.
make the finals
Ooh.
in this decade?
Yeah. Oh, we will. For sure.
Next decade.
For sure.
Yeah, next decade.
20s. The 20s is next year.
Bro,
Y'all didn't even
coming
make.
up, bro.
Y'all did make the finals this
Coming up.
decade.
Yeah,
You
don't-
lucky.
Don't get at me. Like,
And got
yeah.
dogged. Got dogged by the Lakers.
Fuck you.
Yeah, got dogged by the
Fuck
Lakers.
you, nigga. It's good. Y'all, like I said, y'all 45-year drought starts now, nigga. Y'all not
But I
winning
bet
shit
in
else.
45 years, y'all don't even get 3 in the next 45
Bet.
years.
We gonna get have more than y'all.
Hell nah.
Bet.
Hell nah.
I'm gonna be nigga 80 years old, nigga going crazy.
You can only claim 1 championship, bruh.
So I still got it. Who got the most?
I got 3 and you
Who
got
got the
1.
no nigga? Who has the most in the NBA? Who has the most in the
Not
NBA?
since you was alive.
Who has the most in the NBA?
Nigga, like 3 lifetimes ago.
Who has the most?
3
in the
lifetimes
NBA?
ago.
Who has the most though?
3 lifetimes
Who has
ago,
the
you have
most
the
though?
most.
The
But you-
Celtics.
When you were
Thank
behind the moon, when
Thank
you were
you.
some crazy
And
weird
Thank you.
thought.
when it was
When
7
you were-
teams in
when
the
you were
NBA.
some
Thank
thought,
you.
yeah.
Thank
y'all
you.
want 11 championships when it was 7
Thank
teams
you.
in the
It don't
NBA.
matter.
Really, the Lakers
Don't
got the
matter.
most. Really,
Don't
the
matter.
Lakers.
White dudes was taking layups like
No, they
this.
don't.
Because the Lakers won their championships.
Like, that's when you got
the
championships.
teams was actually wet.
It don't
You
matter.
know?
Don't matter. Who got the most? Shut the fuck up.
You was alive for 1.
Shut the fuck up. Don't matter. We still got the most.
This nigga ain't never been to Boston. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the GetLeft Game Changer Free Agency podcast special. Oh, I guess we didn't even let y'all know that Walt is
No, he's on his way.
he was on his way. He was on his way an
2
hour
hours
ago.
ago.
We put a missing report for that
Yeah,
nigga, man.
But he can't. He was coming back from Atlanta, so you know he's in the midst of travel. So yeah, this is our free agency special. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's kind of like the slow times of sports news. You know, we're not gonna just cover MLB. So I don't know when the next pod's gonna be, but we'll keep y'all updated with maybe a little shorter videos if something's happening. Like maybe if it's
Kawhi go somewhere.
yeah, if Kawhi goes somewhere, you know, maybe we'll do like a 5-minute thing or 10 or, you know, we'll see what we do. Or if there's a big fight this summer, you know, we might do it. Me and Walt might, you know, chop it up about these big fights that happen. But basically, the real podcast, we'll see y'all back for training camp at NFL.
Go Niners.
Fuck the Niners.
Baby, let's go.
I'm a former Raiders fan.
There you go.
The Raiders are going to Vegas, so fuck the Raiders.
It's all about
They
the
got one more.
Packers.
They got one more here.
Everybody
They
know
leaving.
that.
Fuck
They got
the
one more.
Raiders.
They got one more.
My favorite player is Tom Brady. I don't really fuck with the Patriots, but as long as Tom Brady gets more
deflates
rings, it's
balls.
good. It don't matter what you
He
mean.
deflates balls.
Everybody knows about the Packers,
You know
baby.
how hard, bro? Do you know how
Cheeseheads
hard it is to
taking
grab a
it.
football when you have hella rings on your hand? You have to deflate it, bro. You can't just, bro. Tom Brady is struggling out there trying to throw that ball, bro.
Hella weight on his
Yeah,
head.
yeah, he's a Packers.
How your coach tore his freaking ACL?
Hey, we got. Hey, don't worry about it. The Niners got
Y'all coach
One
tore
for
his
the
ACL, bro.
one
How?
for the thumb. Niners, baby.
Out
Was it
there,
his
out
ACL
there.
or his Achilles?
It was one of them. I think it might be the Achilles.
Yeah, it was his Achilles. How are you a
On the
coach?
Packers?
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy?
No,
No.
you
You don't even know your new coach?
Yeah.
No, I know the nigga from the Dolphins, yeah.
His name is
Irrelevant.
Like Matt LaFleur. It's some
Yeah,
weird
LaFleur.
shit.
Yeah, LaFleur. What does Stephen A. say? LaFleur. So, bro, he tore his Achilles, bro.
Trying to cover Aaron
That
Rodgers.
nigga finna be in a boot, nigga, on the sideline.
That nigga bun.
Nigga, you the coach.
And he's telling Aaron Rodgers you can't call audibles at the line.
I'm like, bro, you tore your Achilles. Nigga, as soon as you touch the football field, nigga, I'm calling all type of audibles, bro.
He's gonna call audibles while I'm
Hey,
staring at him.
He's
Yo.
the master. He's the master of just throwing the ball up to the end zone and somebody catches it every
Aaron-
time.
Aaron
Yes.
Rodgers?
Tell me why. every
Hail
time-
Mary
Tell me
God,
why. Tell me
nigga.
why every time you throw the ball up to the end zone, somebody catches that
G.O.B.
ball.
A Hail Mary is
Every
not up to
time.
the quarterback, bro.
But he pulls it off every time.
He doesn't pull it off. The receivers pull
Yeah,
it off.
bro.
Well,
A Hail Mary,
I mean-
who's ever in the end zone, that's just pure will, bro. And
Yeah,
luck.
I mean,
Whoever gets it.
And we just get it every time. That's just what we do.
The Bears would be better than the Packers.
I got.
Celtics fans.
We'll do our.
Cause of Khalil Mack? That
The
you
Bears
dumbass niggas traded.
We gonna
No, they got to be.
How you trade the best nigga on
fuck the Ravens.
defense ever
Fuck the
to
Ravens.
the Bears and get nothing
Fuck
back?
the Ravens. Tom Brady, baby.
Come on,
Tom
bro.
Brady, baby.
Let me tell y'all something about this nigga, bro. This nigga been jumping teams his whole life, right? Nigga went from the Kings to the Warriors. Nigga went from the Red Sox to the Giants. Now this nigga went from the Raiders to the Patriots.
It's because you from out here.
He doesn't understand.
He doesn't
He doesn't
understand.
understand. When you a little kid, you go for players. My favorite player was David Ortiz, so of course I need me a Red Sox David Ortiz
Hey,
jersey.
speaking of-
and Barry Bonds, of course. When I moved to Chico, they don't show Warrior games in Chico. They only show Kings games, so I'm gonna watch the Kings. You feel me? I'm like, fuck it, go Kings.
But
You feel me?
see, watching it and having posters and shit
'Cause it's
all
that
over
that is two different
it's two totally different things.
But I fuck with the Kings still. I still got some Kings up in my room.
See, that's what